Oh, welcome to my day. What is it? It's day like 25. Day 25 of the NBA playoffs recap / reaction thingy. And let's get into it. We had one game tonight, the Lakers and the Rockets. I think it's like one game every night for the rest of the way. So yeah, let's get into it. So tonight, the Lakers led at every point of this game. They had a 30-point lead, was their biggest lead of the game. I mean, the Rockets kind of kept it manageable within 10 points for at least going into this or going into halftime. And then the Lakers had a 15-0 run in the third, somewhere in that third quarter, to kind of just take this game over. And I mean, that was kind of it out of that. Lakers would hit that 30 lead, and they would win by something like 20. So that's my little stat recap. Now, let's go into some overall statting shots. The Rockets did not shoot well from the floor, 26.5% from the three, 37.1% overall. They shot about 50%, if my math is correct, from it within the three-point line, which I think is, they didn't shoot well, really good inside the three-point line. Some individual three-point shots, three-point stats include Covington 1 of 4, Westbrook 0 of 3, Harden 2 of 8, Jeff Green 1 of 3, McLemore 3 of 9. And I mean, yeah, it was a very ugly shooting night for the Rockets, at least from three. I mean, they shot a lot better from the 2-point area. Overall, Westbrook did not play well tonight. He was shooting pretty bad. 4 of 13 from the floor. He was 4 of 9 from within the 2-point arc. It's just a little better, but I mean, he had a negative 23 plus minus. Only had 10 points, and he had 3 turnovers. He did have 6 assists though and 4 rebounds. But I mean, it really wasn't a real good overall night for him. The Rockets' future looks a little shaky. I might get into that in a future video. It might be a new thing I might do in the NBA offseason. But yeah, I mean, you'll see that if it comes out. Now, let's get into some shooting stats for the Lakers. LeBron James, he played well tonight. He was 9 of 18 and 3 of 8 and 29 points. Now, before I get into the rest of the Lakers shooting stats, let's get into the overall shooting for the night. The Lakers shot 51.4% from 3. They made half of their three-pointers, They made over half of their three-pointers in the game. And they went 52% overall, which means they shot 54% from within the three-point arc. Now let's get back to those individual stats. Kuzma was 5 of 9, 17 points. Danny Green was 4 of 6, 14 points. Anthony Davis didn't play that well. I mean, he didn't shoot a lot today. He had 6 turnovers, which was not great. He was still a plus 26. He had 11 rebounds, which was pretty nice. He had 9 defensive rebounds and 2 offensive rebounds. I mean, it's very easy for him to rebound. I mean, there's not anyone, as I've repeated multiple times in the series, there's not anyone that can really, defend him, because none of these guys are over 6'8". Which brings me to my next point. The rebound difference was still a lot difference between the Lakers and the Rockets. The Lakers in that heavy, with a plus 19 in rebounds. They had 19 more rebounds than the Rockets. The Lakers had 50 and the Rockets had 31. And the Lakers had 22 more defensive rebounds than the Rockets. 44 for the Lakers and 22 for the Rockets. Now, let's get into my thoughts over this game. I mean, this game was pretty much a blowout. I really did think the Lakers were going to win from the beginning. This was just... small ball... the small ball model, it's really interesting. And I wish they had another go at this, because the problem with it is that they can't guard elite big men. Big men that can guard the three. That's the problem. And I don't know going forward if they're... they kind of have to continue going with it. They're not going to get an elite center. There's no way... who are they going to trade, though? They could trade Covington. Westbrook's... that contract's a huge contract. I think it's $46 million for another 3 years. Yeah, I don't like. It's just a lot of concerns. I don't know how they're gonna. I mean, it'd be interesting to see how they're gonna fix it, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna fix it. How they're gonna fix the Rockets' troubles. Another thing I noticed, THT Talon, I forget what it was. It's Talon Horton Tucker. He did not play as well as he did in Game 4, which he made his playoff debut in. But he still played pretty well tonight. He was 4 of 7 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3. He had 3 defensive rebounds and 9 points. But he was a negative 4 on the plus-minus scale. That's really all I got from this game. I mean, Morris played well again. I think he started tonight. Yeah. He played well. He had 6 of 7, 4 of 4 from 3. I mean, Lakers shot really well from 3. Danny Green, 4 of 6. Caldwell Pope, 2 of 3. Kuzma, 3 of 6. Rondo, 1 of 1. Taylor Horton Tucker, 1 of 2, as I've already said before. But that's really all I got from this recap or reaction. Kuzma played well off the bench. Yeah, I'm not going to continue this video. I'm going to just... Yeah, I mean, this is kind of... It's going to be really interesting to see the Western Conference Finals. And check out more videos on my channel and like and subscribe.